Hi, this is Ajay here, and in this video, I'm going to show the team component and the individual components in Sprint 2. So, in Sprint 2, we started from week 7 and got end in week 10, and we are three members in the teams: Afia, Dipti, and myself. So, each person in the group is spending more than 30 to 35 hours to do a project related activity such as screen designing, database designing, coding, testing, creating video, and preparing each sprint document. In this sprint, we have considered all the changes that client suggested us in the sprint one development, and so some changes were the minor one, and some really required more effort to do. So we have completed those changes, and apart from that, we have also worked on a user story that client suggested us to, which are related to collect patient data. And if talking about the project backlogs and its estimations, so I would say like MotoAd app is not a small app. It has many user story present in backlog as the requirement we discussed and started developing. Initially it got changed, so there are many user stories are there, so it is very difficult to give estimations for all the user stories. But what we are doing here, we are just discussing with the client about what user story they would like to develop in each sprint, and then discussing with Andrew about its complexity and how much time it will take to develop the sprint. So according to that, we are giving estimations for each user story. And we have also created video link to and send it to client as evidence that we have done development that the client told us to do in sprint 2, and also all the changes. So now every sprint we are creating a video link and sending to a client and showing the live applications, like what changes they have suggested, that all we have done, and user story that also we have completed in that particular sprint. Next point is about the individual components. So here I am uh, all the questions, and I have answered below that. So what did I accomplish in the past sprint? So I would say like we have worked on 4 user story that client told us in sprint 1. We also have created a screen that basic to start an app, like some screens are really required to start app, like login screen when app start, that startup screen that also requires some menus, designs, bike status. That all are basic screens that we have developed, and all the user story that client suggested us, that also we have completed. Also in this current sprint, I said, like we also done all the changes that client suggested, all that, and some user stories that related to patient data, that also we have completed in this sprint. And second question is, how did I apply my stream specific knowledge to my project? So in previous 3 semester, I have learned about the software engineering and different methodology for software development. We are following agile methodology, which I doesn't feel new, as I already learned about in my previous semester course. And I learned different languages such as Java, Python, that helped me to write a code in other languages also. Also I learned about the database design, some SQL, how to write SQL queries, and that helped me to write a API for this MotoAd app. Moreover, I also done the my bachelor degree in computer science, and I also got some years of IT industry experience. So that also helping me to develop this app. Third question is, what did I learn from the past sprint? So I got more in-depth knowledge of the app by discussing with client Fiona and Kala Mehta, who is also working on similar kind of project. So I got knowledge about the what actually app is about and how it's going to help. And it's not it is applicable to Timor Leste, but other developing country also, and what they are looking for, and what other users are involved in this app. So all these details in depth I got after discussing with client, and what they want, all this detail I got it. And secondly, and at development aspect, I got base created for next sprint, because I already in first sprint I already created some base for app development. So in this sprint it's really helping me. Now I am started to optimizing the code by reusing the existing code, and it helped me to reduce the development time. So in my previous sprint, whatever code I have developed, now I'm reusing it somewhere, and it is helping me to uh, do my development little bit fast. What could I have gone what 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 could I have gone better in the sprint? So in current sprint, I would say I have started thinking like as a thinking as a client requirement, what actually client wants. So now I have got a very clear pictures in mind what we are developing and why, and accordingly we are also thinking, and then we started to design the screen and coding. So in this sprint, since we already completed one sprint, we discussed with client and with the detailed informations. Now it's very clear and clear to develop the next sprint. So in sprint 2, we have done our best uh, as compared to sprint 1. So this is all about the my team component and in individual component. Thank you.